This is James with WSTrades.com. I want to provide an update here on ticker SYTA or Siyata Mobile. So massive rip here today, up almost 23% on the day right now. So I was kind of looking a little bit at them, looking at their financials. They do have earnings scheduled August 15th. It looks like it is going to be pre-market, so just before regular trading hours. They are going to release that information, and it looks like there's some recent dilution going on as well. So you can see back here on July 11th, it says pricing of 2.3 registered direct offering here, 51.45 million common shares for 0.045 cents a share. So it looks like they've got some recent offering action there to dilute the shareholders. And let's actually take a look at the financials here. The chart on the daily, there's not much to see here. They've been kind of flat lately or slowly bleeding out until this little rally. You see a big gap down here, down to about the 6 cent level, and then they were just kind of slowly bleeding down, kind of going flat here before these last two candles. So finally getting a move in the right direction. But let's take a look here at some financials. So here in Yahoo Finance, it looks like based on their most recent quarter of March 2023 here, their EPS was negative. So they lost 12 cents per share, but that actually was a 54, almost 55% beat. So analysts were expecting a larger loss there, and the revenue was a beat as well. You go back to September 2022, it was a larger loss of 25 cents a share, which ended up being a 100% beat. So maybe they were expected to lose like 50 cents a share on that one. And then they missed on revenue, and then going back to June, you've got a bigger miss in revenue, but a slight miss in EPS. But just kind of looking at this quarter after quarter, they're just losing money. And then also I was looking at a news story here. Recently they got the delisting determination from NASDAQ. So, they're unable to meet, the minimum share price. So it's talking about here how they are looking to do, I believe, a reverse split, and there's supposed to be a shareholders meeting today based on this article, but this article is a little old, so I don't know if they're actually still having this here. But what they're looking to do is do a reverse split. So we see, these reverse splits and these dilutions and these companies just bleeding money every quarter. So I'm not impressed with this stock. I think this stock is, this company is struggling heavily financially. I'm not going to be going long. If you were able to get in down here around the 4 cent mark, good for you. You're up big right now. Especially if this thing reverse splits. If they can do a reverse split on this, let's just say they can't get up above the minimum share price requirement for long enough, and they do have to do a split, just to stay on the NASDAQ, I'm going to take that opportunity to short this thing because, we see this a lot with these penny stocks that, are diluting. They need to reverse split to stay on the major exchange. They have the massive gap up, of course, on the chart because of the reverse split. And sometimes we'll see a pretty good pump the day of the reverse split. But then if they continue to struggle financially, the price just immediately starts tanking. The short sellers crush it, and it just kind of heads back to where it was before, which was under $1. So that's kind of how I'm seeing this right now. If you're going to be trying to get in on some kind of a short squeeze, good luck, because as of July 14th, only 4% of the float was shorted. Now I know that's kind of 2 to 3 week old data. We're going to get some updated data here, definitely in a few days, that kind of shows the month end for July to kind of see if the short interest has increased or if it's decreased, or kind of what's going on with that. So it'll be interesting to see, what that updated short interest data is. But, as of July 14th, there's not really enough short interest in this thing, to cause a massive squeeze. But then again, we'll see what the updated numbers say. And if it's some massive number like 10%, 15%, it's like, okay, I could kind of see this thing, having a chance for a squeeze. But for me, I'm bearish on this stock. I do not going to be going long. Definitely not going to be going long with all the reverse splits and delisting notices and, all that stuff that just, shows that just is indicative of one of these companies that, is hemorrhaging money and just really struggling financially, not a well-run company. So I'll continue to keep you updated here on ticker SYTA. Please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.